Number 4 is I have spoken with our sheriff, and consistent with court, if necessary need be, we'll start having court on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, well, that's my call. So if you don't want your Saturday and Sunday sucked up, I think we need to work a little harder in terms of being able to streamline, and that goes to both sides. And look, I don't want to work that way too, because it's me and my staff and my team and the sheriff and his team and everything else. But we will do it because we're going to have to recap some days. I don't want to be in 2027 trying this case. Or as Mr. Steele said, I want to be here next Super Bowl trying this case. I'd like to have it. I'd like to be able to watch the Super Bowl without having to come back to try your case. I hope that your case is resolved by that time, whatever may happen. But I think that we can do a better job at presenting the evidence and streamlining whatever for the fact finder to be able to make a decision.
Yo, so the judge on the YSL case is fed up right now, bro. Like, he is urging that, he about to implement Saturday and Sunday, bro. That's right. The jury, the sheriff, everybody that work inside the courtroom will have to come in on Saturday and Sunday if they don't get their act together, bro.
Is there? I have power of contempt. I don't want to use that. I don't. But it's come down. We've been in trial a long time. I think I've been very clear with everybody about my expectations, which serve you all and your ability as advocates in this case to try the best case you have. So that's why I said I wasn't going to kind of let you all start pointing fingers at each other, because I think there's enough blame to go around. But you all are going to have to, as I've said before, do better.
So after the judge told them they're going to have to come in on Saturday and Sunday, he quickly told them, like, yo, I have the power of contempt. Now, what is power and contempt? Power and contempt is basically he can punish them. He can send them to jail, or he can give them a fine, yo. Why would he do that? Because they just not listening in court. They arguing amongst each other. They doing something to disrupt the whole process of what everybody's ultimately there for. This judge is not playing right now, man. He's fed up.
Miss Love, how many more days do you think that you'll have?
Your Honor,
how many more days and witnesses do you think you'll have?
we think about 150 witnesses, Your Honor, and roughly 120 days.
That's 4 months?
Yes. This is the most pared down. This is what we expect that we will be able, we hope to be able to prove everything that we intend to put before this jury in our case in chief with these witnesses. If something goes differently than we anticipate, if some objection is made, if that is sustained, that requires that we call in an additional witness here or there to prove particular points, then we would supplement that list to that extent, but we don't expect that that would increase our numbers by any great percentage.
I'm going to take a look at my calendar, and we're going to kind of block it. Well, I'm going to see whether or not we are going to meet 4 months or not.
That does not include the length of time.
Well, you can come on the weekend, Mr. Matthews. So don't worry. About that. Okay, you let me take care of that.
Yo, so the judge is really trying to get to the bottom of about how much longer is this case actually going to go down. So he asked Miss Love, man, we all know Miss Love. She is one of the state attorneys. Miss Love told him she got 150 more witnesses that she gonna call, bro. 150. Now, keep in mind, y'all, they only called about 40 witnesses so far. And this is well over 1 year. She says that she got 150 more witnesses, and it's going to take about 120 days. I call cap on all of that, bro. There's no way you're going to get through 150 witnesses in 4 months. Let the prosecution have it. It's going to go down for about 2 more years. So after the prosecution said 150 more witnesses, the defense attorney like, whoa, what? So he argued his case like, yo, judge, man, please do not let none of us, including the defense, prolong this process any longer. He urged the judge that it's ultimately his decision, that he need to implement some type of time frames or shorten the witness list if possible, because if not, they're going to be there betting on the Super Bowl with each other.
Don't misunderstand me. I understand that you have exerted control. But what I ask is that you listen to what some of these other courts have done. The Reeves case, okay, the Reeves case, Eastern District of Kentucky, it's not controlling. You don't have to do what they say. But I will tell you, it's been cited 69 times throughout the U.S. about how a court needs to get a hold of a case so that you are running the case, Your Honor. You are controlling the court, not either of us, not the state, not the defense. I mean, you read my briefs. You know what they say. I'm not going to repeat it. But if you leave it up to us, we're going to do everything that we can to put on as many witnesses as we can to hammer home our case. And unless you put some kind of control, as we can see by another 150 witnesses coming out, unless you exert some type of limit, we are never going to get through this. Even working on the weekends, which I really would rather not do. Even working on the weekends, we're not going to get through this case, Your Honor.
I'm not trying to invade your case, but I think at this point in time, given how long it's gone on so far, I'm going to press a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that the law allows me to do that at this point under 611 because of how long we've gone.
Ultimately, the judge made his own decision. He told her, like, yo, man, I need a list of all the witnesses you're going to call so I can go ahead and look through that and tell you, like, no, we don't need this person. No, we don't need this person. Ultimately, he ain't trying to be there when Super Bowl comes. So the judge is trying to get this case done this year. Prosecution's trying to drag it out as long as they can. And why would they drag it? Because they're getting the jury tired. Like, I don't know how. Look, how can a jury sit on a case for 2-3 years? These people got to work. These people got to get back to the money. Eventually, these people going to start falling off the case, start making their excuses about why they can't be here. Prosecution is just dragging this thing out, man. Now, ultimately, what I think going to happen is they're going to find some type of middle ground. And I think it's going to end this year. By Thanksgiving, I think the judge is trying to be done with this. Like, he ain't trying to go into the holiday season again with this case. But what do y'all think, man? How do y'all think this is going to end? Is this a W for the defense? Is this a W for the state? In my opinion, the state took a L because now the judge is pressuring them, man. I want y'all to drop a comment. Make sure y'all watch one of these videos right here. Subscribe, you know what I'm saying? All y'all do is smash that avatar of my face, man. It's your boy Busy. I'm gone.